So we have a big breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is March 18, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up, and once again, thank you so much for your support. It says here, Douglas, Coles County, declares state of emergency following floods. Our old-timers say they haven't seen flooding like this since the 1960s. Alright, so we're going to be praying for a lot of people out there. Once again, guys, please share the video. And ever since we hit the year 2025, there's been multiple states of emergency. You guys know there's been tornado going on in Alabama, Kentucky, Louisiana, all those multiple states out there, and big storm hitting the East Coast. So we are definitely seeing a lot of state of emergency being declared. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here. Douglas and Coos counties each declared a state of emergency this week in response to the flooding and slides that swamped neighborhoods, washed out roads, and prompted numerous water rescues, and have taken a Jackson County woman over the weekend. So you have multiple regions completely wiped out. Man. All right, so we're sending prayers to a lot of people out there. So you have the governor, Tina, office told the news Tuesday, the governor is closely monitoring impacts to communities in Southwest Oregon and assessing the damage from the flooding and landslides. Now, once again, the governor is advising Oregonians in the affected areas to stay informed, avoid travel if possible, prepare for power outages, and review post-flooding safety tips. So these are the big ones here, guys. Once again, power outages could be the big one. And also, they're warning to stay off-road. Now, there was a highway, a chunk of the highway completely demolished. I mean, it's not looking good out there. And it's a very important highway. That's a very busy route. So once again, you have this county commissioner, Drew, told the news that officials are worried about more damage could occur as the flood water subsides. It's not over. Let me see. Give me a second. Let me look at this picture really quick here. Man. And it's not over, according to meteorologists. Look at this. You see this here? It's completely out. The piece of road. Once again, please pray for the people out there in Oregon. Okay, so it says here, on Monday, the Oregon Department of Emergency Management activated the State Emergency Coordination Center to level 3 for the region. Multiple local and tribal emergency operations centers are also activated, and OEM is working closely with local, tribal, and state partners to monitor impacts and support response and recovering operations as needed. Once again, the OEM stated in a press release, the Level 3 activation allows OEM to maintain situational awareness, facilitate information sharing, and help fulfill resource requests from the impacted jurisdictions. Look at this one here. Man, absolutely not safe. Declaring an emergency at the local level can free up funds to address disasters and is the first step for local gov to request state or federal assistance. Although Lane and Jackson counties were also affected by the floods, neither county has declared a state of emergency. Now, damages that we know of so far are relatively minor, though damage on Highway 227 may change that, Jackson County Administrator Danny Jordan told the news. So we also haven't exhausted our resources in house yet and aren't looking for state or outside help. If we do meet our public assistance threshold, then our emergency manager will recommend we move forward with one. West Coast is seeing something here. I'm going to take you on X and see if we can find more information about this story. Cortec has not declared a state of emergency at the state level for the flooding. Local officials, meanwhile, are working to get the word out that the region may have suffered its worst flood in decades. I made it around most of our cities and some outlying communities yesterday, and the problem is substantial, Farmer said. I've heard some of our old timers say they haven't seen flooding like this since the 1960s. Almost 70 years ago. Almost 70 years ago. Man, give me a second here. I'm going to take you guys to the power outage really quick. See where we at. It's again, there's nothing going on. Not much going on out there in the West Coast. Most of it is happening in Texas, New Mexico, and Utah, which is not even that big either. It's like 20,000, 13,000, and 10,000. All right, so that's where we at right now in the power outage. But let me just take it really quick on X, see if we can find any more information about this one here. And once again, please pray for the people out there in Oregon. That's a beautiful area too, but to see with all them storms going on, man. Just got on a highway from Burnsville after being without power and cell all weekend, man. No idea how bad it is in the rest of the state, man. Is it that bad? So the cell phone service was down. Everything was down. People out there are trying to figure out if the entire states are impacted. Wow. All right, so no idea how bad it is in the rest of the state. But here's some pictures and videos as well as what we heard. Number one, flooding was very bad Friday morning. At the Little Retreat Center, our church group was staying at high pastures despite it being pretty high up on a mountain. We nearly lost a cabin, which was straddling an originally tiny creek, but we were able to evacuate the families and the cabin survived sans two of the support pillars. Wow, look at this. Actually, guys, I truly apologize. I just read something from 2024. I was not aware. I truly apologize. That is not from Oregon. I truly apologize. That is not from Oregon. I take that back. All right, give me a second here, guys. All right, not much information going on, but please be careful with some of these videos and stuff. And I did call it on time, but it seems like this is all the information here. Once again, you see this one. This is updated March 18, 2025. All right, so I would keep it updated on this news here. Make sure you follow me on X. The link will be in the description box. And there's multiple state of emergency going on. There's one going on in Peru, and that's in South America. Peru is seeing massive purge. All right, you got a lot of lawlessness going on out there in the street. The crimes is out of control. They're out there in the streets, so they just deployed soldiers out there in the streets, and the president has declared a state of emergency. Lawlessness is happening in various places around the world. Here we go. I'm not going to read the article, but I just want to bring it up really quick. Once again, Peru declares state of emergency as a violent crime wave engulfs Lima. I think that's the capital of Peru. Once again, lawlessness hit record in Peru as capital enters state of emergency. Troops on the street of Lima as Peru Gov calls state of emergency. Man, a lot of things happening in these end times. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, I will keep it updated when it comes to Oregon breaking news. We are praying for the people out there, and a lot of people, houses has been impacted, and bridges has been completely taken out. But again, continue to pray for a lot of people. Like I said, I would keep an update on this one here. Follow me on Twitter, guys. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.